Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 of this replay. MYMDeMusliM sitting over here as the purple Terran on the south side of this map. Taking a look, Red now getting a lot of drones, probably more drones than he really needs, not having enough on those extractors, so perhaps he does not need that much gas, but I can't believe that to be the case. Taking a look back over here, now getting that level 2 claw attack, and also trying to get this hatchery down over here. These Hellions, however, will not be able to toast this down or take it down, as Hydralisk and Roaches once again moving back out. Taking a look at that Roach War, and that Roach War, no movement upgrades and no burrow mile moving. Vikings once again moving back out over there. Taking a look at the strategy, and those Hellions are gonna just be forced to run back away, as those Hydralisks with that range upgrade and that attack upgrade. Overlords now getting taken down by Red, as those Vikings once again on the move. So those Vikings trying to shoot down as many of those Overlords as they can, and then gonna try to move off to this north side. No, gonna get taken down by that Hydralisk. 1-2, there it goes. So one of those Vikings getting taken down, as those Overlords now just trying to spawn creep around that map, enabling the Zerg units to move around much more quickly. Red also dropping an additional Overlord over here to try to spawn and have additional creep. Coming back over here, Vikings now once again getting taken down by these Hydralisks with that very, very far range. 6 range and a very, very fast attack speed, able to take down a lot of those units. An additional Viking sounds like it was taken down earlier. Taking a look back at the armies, the unit count right now, MYMDeMusliM sitting on a single Viking, 3 medevacs, 5 Marauders, and 13 Marines, and that is it. These Marines do not have stim pack, they do not have the shield upgrade. Things are not looking good for them. They do in fact have the level 1 weapons and weapon upgrade, but they do not have that armor upgrade yet, as it's still being researched. Is this an armor? Yeah, an armory finally being put down, but that's going to be losing some precious time in order to try to get the additional 2 upgrades, those upgrades. Those Hydralisks and Roaches, on the other hand, are in fact better upgraded, already at 1-0. I X that, 2-0 now. 14 damage on those Hydralisks with amazing 20 damage on those Roaches. Yeah, so Roaches dealing a lot of damage, almost as much as an Immortal when it's not firing against an armored target. Taking a look back over here, well, it just sounds like someone's taking a shower with 3 Overlords just dropping that creep and spawning that creep. Anyways, coming back over here, we have medevacs up in the air, a couple Marines and Marauders on the ground. We'll see how this really works. Overlords, a quick scan to make sure, and now we have a couple of those Hydralisks once again pulling back out. Things not looking good. Stim has been researched, but those units trying to run back away may lose a couple of these medevacs. No, trying to jump to that high ground very, very quickly. So back on that high ground, perhaps should try to gather in this position right here and try to pick off some of these units as they come in. No reason to run all the way back. Try to use that high ground to your advantage. And now those Hydralisks, once again, as they're positioned, no longer walking in a single file, will be able to continue to move on out. Planetary Fortress down over here at the natural expansion, so that 40 damage a shot will be able to deal a significant amount of damage once those Roaches and Hydralisks get in position. There it goes, trying to do, perhaps we'll get some concussion missiles, and now Hydralisk able to just move and attack and just take down a lot of those Marauders. Taking a look back over here, we have 2 barracks, 3 barracks, well, 4, 5 barracks. Some of them with reactor cores, most with not. That's a lot of a big change in tech in order to switch to mass infantry by MYMDeMusliM. Taking a look at the army sizes, MYMDeMusliM sitting at 3450 compared to Ret's 4950. So as long as MYMDeMusliM is able to just get the correct positioning, he should be fine in terms of this particular fight. But it's still everyone's game, and now we have a mass banelings coming in from Ret. So mass banelings coming in from Ret, sitting at 181 food. That does not look good. Ret now just moving around with all those Overlords, spawning creep around the map, just trying to ensure that they can quickly get infantry or get all these units out into the battlefield very, very early. So look at those banelings moving around that map, as more of those Overlords now coming into position. Taking a look at over here, we have those Overlords now still able to spawn more creep, and things are not going to be looking good, as the number of Banelings and Hydralisks and Roaches are just going to be way too much for this army. The Marauder army is nightly bunched up together, and this is going to be definitely a bad game right here. In come the Hydralisks, in come those Banelings. Banelings getting stuck up on themselves, and in comes all those Banelings. Banelings just destroying all those Marines, and MYMDeMusliM quickly says GG. As you can see, MYMDeMuslim's army getting taken down so fast, already down to 1350. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed Game 1 in this best of 3 matchup between MYMDeMusliM and Ret. Please stay tuned for Game 2.